most beautiful ladies, left and right. Closing the table. Well, yes. Okay, first of all, I will speak in Arabic for starting in Abu Dhabi. بشكركم لوجودكم. اليوم نهار كتير مهم بالنسبة لنا. I think you should put the plugs. كتير هذا نهار رئيسي بالنسبة لتطور اللي صاير بالنسبة لمهرجان سمو الشيخ منصور بن زايد النهيان يلي بتوجيهات سمو الشيخ منصور بن زايد. اليوم في نقلة نوعية بكأس شيخ زايد بن سلطان النهيان يلي رح نحكي عن تريبل كراون أوروبا والتريبل جول بأمريكا. اليوم في 14 سباق لشيخ زايد بن سلطان النهيان بال2015. في تريبل جول حتتصارع الخيول، من أهم الخيول حيتصارعوا بميدان واحد لياخدوا اللقب يلي كل مربي خيل بيطمح له، أما كل مالك خيل بيطمح له، أكيد كل مدرب والجوكي. من أغلى سباقات العالم ومن منبر عاصمة العالم. فينا نقول شكرا لوجودكم معنا، وبترك الكلمة للباقيين وبعدين بتوجه أنا وبخبركم أكثر عن التفاصيل. So I will let our colleague Sam Vasquez, or we can, we can leave ourselves to the end and then speak clearly and wisely, but we will give the chance for the sponsors and the partners to talk about. So I will leave Abu Dhabi Sports Council. Salah.
صباح الخير، السلام عليكم. طبعا مجلس ابو ظبي الرياضي داعم رئيسي لسباقات كاس الشيخ زايد بن سلطان بتوجيهات سيد سمو الشيخ نهيان بن زايد رئيس مجلس ابو ظبي الرياضي. هي استمراريه لدعم المجلس لرياضه الخيل والفروسيه، وطبعا احنا سعيدين جدا بالتعاون مع مهرجان الشيخ منصور بن زايد للخيول العربيه الاصيله في تنظيم الفعاليات المختلفه، على راسها كاس الشيخ زايد بن سلطان للفلات ريس. شكرا.
مبارك نعيمة من هيئة السياحة يلي هن منظمين مهرجان سمو الشيخ منصور بن زايد.
السلام عليكم. أول شيء شكرا أختي لارا على الدعوة. هيئة أبو ظبي للسياحة والثقافة تشرف أن تكون هي المنظمة للمهرجان صاحب السمو الشيخ منصور بن زايد، وهي بتكون دائما الداعم على مستوى المحلي والعالمي، وعلى المناسبة اليومية عن كاس الشيخ زايد بن سلطان آل نهيان. بعد هيئة أبو ظبي للسياحة والثقافة بتكون إن شاء الله هي الداعم وتكون هي المروج لهذا المهرجان محليا وعالميا. وشكرا.
أحمد الفهيم Executive Director TDIC.
السلام عليكم. نحن من شركة الاستثمار والتطوير السياحي أبو ظبي. طبعا نحن من أهم الداعمين لهاي الرياضة، وطبعا يهمنا جدا سباق الشيخ زايد بن سلطان آل نهيان. طبعا نحن في هذا المجال نبعث فيه يعني ترويج لإمارة أبو ظبي عن طريق السباقات الخيول. طبعا اليوم نشوف زادت عدد السباقات اللي هي تحت إدارة لارا، ونحن إن شاء الله دائما بنكون في دعم لهذه الرياضة. شكرا.
مستر نديم لحد طيران الإمارات Emirates Airline.
Yes, thank you, Lara. In fact, every year His Highness Sheikh Mansour starts the season with a surprise, and this year as well, he's coming with big surprises for us. The spread of the races into many countries is a valid example how successful these types of races are. Emirates Airline will always be a partner, a major supporter to this kind of sports, and we are very proud to participate again this year in all three festivals. Thank you.
Thank you, Nadim. The best Sheikh Hamdan Al-Sharqi, who you know very well from all the races from Invest AD.
ثانك يو لارا. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحضور الكرام، شكرا على حضوركم وتعاونكم دائما، يعني من ناحيه الميديا ما شاء الله دائما متواجدين. نحن كشركه ابو ظبي للاستثمار اولا يسرنا ويشرفنا ويسعدنا ان نكون داعمين الى مهرجان سيدي سمو الشيخ منصور بن زايد آل نهيان، وكذلك اتقدم بالشكر الجزيل الى فريق العمل القائم على انجاح هذه المهمة وهذا المهرجان، وعلى رأسهم لارا صوايا. بلا شك يعني من مجهود ملموس وملحوظ من تطور في هذا المهرجان، ونحن كشركة أبو ظبي للاستثمار يشرفنا ويسعدنا أن نكون متواجدين في هذا المهرجان ونكون داعمين أساسيين ورئيسيين له إن شاء الله في المستقبل، وشكرا.
Mr. Saif Al-Rashidi, it's a new sponsor, our new partner, ADNEC. We thank them for this suite where we are gathered today, and thanks you, Saif, and all ADNEC for your partnership.
شكرا لارا. السلام عليكم. نحن سعداء بمشاركتنا المرة الأولى بدعم مهرجان شيخ منصور، وبنكون إن شاء الله داعم دائم لهالرياضة في الأعوام القادمة إن شاء الله. شكرا.
Thank you, Saif. And now for the real part. Yes? First of all, I need to say a small word about, of course, you all know Sam Vasquez. You all know Kathy Smoke. And of course, you know today Jenny Haynes as the Vice Chairman of IFAR, International Federation of Arabian Horse Racing Authorities. We are under umbrella of IFAR, of all the countries, thanks to all of you. There's more than 33 countries in IFAR. New countries are being introduced because of Sheikh Mansour Festival. And of course, I will start with Jenny, first of all, as the Vice Chairman of IFAR, to give her word.
Thank you, Lara. Yes, as Lara says, I am Vice Chairman of IFA, and I'm representing, fortunately, Sami Al-Bahrain, the President of IFA, couldn't be here today. We'd like to thank, obviously, His Highness Sheikh Mansour for all his support, also Her Highness Sheikh Fatima bint Mubarak for what she's done in women's racing internationally and worldwide. It's an incredible series. It's taken us all to an amazing media platform, and also it's introducing countries to become members of IFAR. So it's a very important part of the process of making sure that Arabian racing progresses, and without the help of this festival, we certainly, it would be a struggle. So we thank everyone concerned, and especially Lara Zawaya for drive and enthusiasm that drives us all along, and for all the surprises every year or every month that she comes up with for all the different countries. So thank you, Lara.
Thank you. Thanks for IFAR. And now, who wants to start first? Sam Vasquez or Kathy Smoke? They are very dangerous because it is the triple jewel. So we'll start with Kathy Smoke, President of Arabian Jockey Club.
Thank you, Lara, for inviting us, and thank you to His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan and Her Highness Sheikh Fatima bint Mubarak for introducing this festival around the world. It came into the United States at a time when we were in desperate need of something that would stimulate Arabian racing and bring us to the forefront in the media and let people know, and people start breeding the horse that we all love. And it's because of Miss Lara Zawaya, who first contacted me a number of years ago now, and what she has done, like Jenny Haynes said, is beyond even surprising. Every year there's something new to look forward to, and the United States is so appreciative of the festival coming into the USA and helping out. And now, once again, when I didn't think she could top anything she's done, she's now gone ahead and introduced a whole new series, of which I'm going to let Sam Vasquez talk about.
Welcome, Sam. He will talk about two things, because I will call also Michelle to stand near us and we'll talk about Hollywood 2015.
Well, once again, it's the same as all I can do is repeat what Kathy said about that. Laura comes up with something new every year to put more interest and build the momentum that she's had going for a good while now. And every year it's something new, something more exciting. This Jewels races are going to be tremendous. There'll be the Amethyst at Sam Houston in Houston Race Park, and then we'll have the Sapphire at Pleasanton, California, and then the Diamond in
Amethyst.
the Amethyst is in Houston.
Yes, and emerald green.
Oh, the emerald.
The heart. You know the heart? It's the green chakra.
That's the emerald, or the sapphire.
That's for Pleasanton.
Okay.
Yes.
But the Diamond is in Los Angeles.
Diamonds is always in LA.
In
Hollywood,
LA.
darling. Of course.
How did I forget
It's
that?
diamond.
All I knew is they were jewels. That was the easiest part for me. But it's still the excitement that Laura's created with this racing, the excitement that's building everywhere across the United States, because it's what she's done is put more, get more people excited about breeding, which is what we need. And for racing, particularly in the United States, it's caught the attention of everybody across. I think it probably caught across everywhere, Europe, the Middle East, and the United States, to where it's creating more breeding, which is what we need to succeed. I think I don't see that you can top that, because it's something that's unique in its own way. And then she's bringing. Did you want me to talk about Hollywood?
Yes. Of course.
And then to top that off, she peaks everything by bringing the Darleys to Hollywood. That by itself should, everybody's invited, and everybody should want to go there, because it is Hollywood. Los Angeles, California, the home of the stars. And she makes every bit of it just like that. Everybody that goes in there, you feel it, you know it, you know you're in Los Angeles, California, Hollywood, the home of Hollywood. And
The home of Dolby Theater.
the Dolby Theater.
Oscar. Cool.
That's good.
Okay. I will take from him a small part. Next year, for the press and for all the world, this is very serious. The Triple Jewel, the Sheikh Zayed Cup, will not change its prize money. The prize money of Sheikh Zayed Cup will be always 35,000 euros. In USA, it's $47,800. What is interesting in the Triple Jewel is that under the directives of His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan, who is the inspiration behind Lara, what she can perform on the ground, his instructives and directives to me to do on the ground, this is very important for everybody to know. It is his ideas, it is his innovations, it is him who loves the Arabian breed, who supported the breed, who is always supporting the breed, and His Highness directives this year is to put a $150,000 bonus. This horse that rides in 3 races will get points. The winner will always get 8 points. The second will always, first, second, third will always have points. Okay? When you reach to have a collective point, the horse must ride in at least 2 races in order to get some more points. And whoever wins the most points, he will get $150,000 in Abu Dhabi, the capital of the world, in the finals in November next year, 2015. This is very clear. That is His Highness directives when he created the Triple Jewel, just to make sure that more enthusiasm comes to the breeders, more fun to the trainers and hard work, because they need to prepare their horses very well in order to get more points. Because if you go and evaluate, it's not the $150,000. $150,000 is for one horse. It's not going to be distributed. So it's one main horse or filly that will win. So I think you have lots of work to do. And I think trainers have many hard work to do. And jockeys maybe should go to Liverpool and also look at their weights. What do you think, George? With John Moore's Liverpool and the research of His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan Global Arabian Horse Flat Racing Festival for jockeys, I think everybody is involved here. This is the first announcement today. The second announcement today is also Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan Europe Triple Crown. The European Triple Crown has started in 2010. But this year, under His Highness directives, is that the bonus point of the main Triple Crown of Europe, I'm talking, okay? It will be 50,000 euros starting from this year, because Amaretto, the beautiful French horse owned by German Dr. Daverio, has made a 3 Triple Crown at a row, and this never happened entirely in Arabian racing. This Triple Crown jewel horse deserves to have the 50,000 euro this year. So 50,000 euro this year will be waiting for Amaretto in the capital of the world, Abu Dhabi, in November 9, 2014. As for the rest of Europe, they need to prepare themselves very well, the trainers, the jockeys, as I will announce the countries that will hold the Triple Crown. First of all, definitely it will be Toulouse next year. So Toulouse will start with the Triple Crown. Holland will get a Triple Crown, and Poland will get the Triple Crown. So there's 3 Triple Crowns. The horses should know how to send their horses. Trainers requirely deserves to work harder. It's 50,000 euro given to the horse, to the horse that wins, and it's a series of points which we created. And it's all under the umbrella of the International Federation of Arabian Horse Racing Authorities, which you all belong to. So I think it's now clear. Prize money is there. 50,000 euros in Abu Dhabi for the Triple Crown, and $150,000 for USA. Yes? You can tell?
I just wanted to let everybody know that the United States offers pretty much all our races are international. So even international horses coming in, staying in the country for the 3 races, the Triple Jewel would be eligible to run in the U.S.
Yes, and we will support this idea. If we get the triple international horses to United States, to our races, that's my surprise to you, Kathy Smoke, today, is that under His Highness directives, we'll be taking care of the accommodation and the fees of the horse that has to be paid to enter the race. Sheikh Mansour Festival will be responsible of it to have all the European coming to United States. I think some people are happy here. I can see smiles. Okay. Now we can talk about the broader way. All of you and all your work finishes and is accomplished in one big event. The big event is Darley Awards, Hollywood, Her Highness Sheikha Fatma bint Mubarak Darley Awards, and only in one place, the home of Oscars, the Dolby Theatre. Today, Dolby Theatre, we thank them a lot because Dolby Theatre has promoted and is promoting this very special award for Arabian horse racing. And today, if you go to the Dolby Theatre, you ask them, what are your main events? They told you we have the Academy Awards, the Oscars, and the Darley Awards, Her Highness Sheikha Fatma bint Mubarak. This is an achievement because today we showed the world we can be in Hollywood, but to maintain our place needs lots of help from every one of you, support from all of you, and because of the binding and big support that we have from every single country that is represented today in ADNEC, today it's the Gold Hall, it's Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan Festival World, and it is Abu Dhabi, the capital of the world. The most important part is that Hollywood next year will have a little change. You're looking at me. I feel they are waiting for, yes, a small change. The change will be 2 categories under the directives of Her Highness Sheikha Fatma bint Mubarak, the Mother of the World. There will be 2 extra categories added to the 11 categories. 1 category will be for the female endurance jockeys. They deserve to be in Hollywood, like all females of the world. And yes, there will be a special award, which we will make sure the FEI is well aware of it. And every single country member of the FEI will nominate an endurance rider for this big award, the Oscars, the Darleys of Her Highness Sheikha Fatma bint Mubarak. So endurance racing will be added to these awards. And 1 main award will be similar to the Best Achievement Life Award for Arabian racing. But this award will be given this year specifically to 1 lady. It's a different category than the Best Time Achievement. But this lady, we will not say who she is until the Oscars, but she is working very hard behind the scenes. This is an award for the sponsors. This is an award to give more privilege for more women inside to get involved. But a specific award has been given this year for someone who has really worked very hard every night to make sure that their members are always on time, flying on time, going on time, making sure that nothing is changed, and it's not an easy operation. It's a very, very, very difficult operation, but she made it real because she worked very hard. We were looking at her work since 3 years, and since 3 years, this woman is working behind the scenes, nobody knows her. So I think this woman, under the directives of Her Highness Sheikha Fatma, deserves that award. It doesn't mean that this award will not grow. Every year we will have a selective person. It can be from any company, it doesn't need to be from the sponsors side. But somebody who really works very hard and makes sure things are done, and people are watching that she puts too much into her time, even though she gets paid to what she do. But this woman is an English, I think English or South African, I'm not sure, but I really know her name. But I will not specify her very well until the enthusiasm come to Hollywood, but just a gesture, because all the women of the world got a chance, except those working behind the scenes that doesn't have a chance. So these women now have a chance to have an award, and these two categories are added to the Darli Awards, Her Highness Sheikha Fatma bint Mubarak. So you have 13 awards in total. Those 13 awards, we are very proud of them, and this does not stop us of having more awards. Thank you. Any questions? Yes.
Yes, could you outline three...
Please, for microphone. I will ask for mic because you're, by the way, you're all live on the web stream. So everybody saw you.
None whatsoever. No, could you please just give us again the three racetracks where you're going to have the triple jewel in America?
Yes.
And also, could you tell us a little bit about the race conditions, sort of what distances are we talking, what?
Okay, I'll tell Kathy to speak about distances. I will speak mainly about the races. The triple jewel will be, first of all, we will start with Sam Houston. It's in April, on April 8th. The second race will be definitely on the American National Day, which is Pleasanton in San Francisco, and of course the Diamond in Hollywood, in LA, in any part, my favorite part of the world, which is LA. It's in Los Alamitos. We will be running on the 20th. This race has been successfully due to the lots of work that Sam Vasquez has put into it. We thank you all to have done it. This man has been working very hard. He is a man that works also behind the scenes, but he's everywhere, and he puts things together. If you go to Texas, he's on the board. If you go to California, he's on the board. If you go to the Arabian Racing Cup, he's on the board. He's everywhere. But he is a man committed to His Highness Sheikh Mansour Festival. So, who's your favorite? Okay, that's for the triple jewel. For the triple jewel, these are the tracks, and for my best friend.
The distances on the race are going to be 3 different distances, and that's what's going to make it nice and unique. Starting in Texas, it's a race that they've been running for a number of years now that has now become a part of this triple jewel, and it's traditionally been run at 7 furlongs or 1,400 meters. And it was predominantly done because it's early in the year for Arabians to race in the United States. We're coming out of a winter, and horses are just getting back into training early in January. So from Sam Houston, then we'll run to California at Pleasanton, and it usually runs around the 4th of July holiday weekend. It might run on the 5th or something, but it's right around the 5th, and that'll run at 6 furlongs. And that's another race that has been traditionally run at 1,200 meters because they can't get 1,400 meters at that track, and it was too early for that season's racing to go at a mile. So we've picked the race that has been traditional at 1,200 meters. And then the final will be a very strong test because going back to Los Alamitos in Southern California in September, and the date may change a little bit, but it'll be right around the 20th all the time. They're going to jump up to a mile. Los Alamitos has gone from what they call a small bullring track to a new track, a mile track, and it now has and boasts very proudly the longest stretch of any racetrack in the United States, longer than Churchill Downs, which is known for its length of stretch, longer than Belmont, longer than Saratoga. So it's going to be very competitive at those distances. The conditions have yet to be written because Lara keeps surprising us, and we'll get to them. But basically, those will be the races. And the conditions, once written, will be the same for every race.
In total, how many races we have in the United States? You cannot count?
With the what, the races?
Yes, all.
Oh,
You're thinking. You don't know?
13,
23. Yes.
23 races?
You have count Sheikh Zayed, Triple Jewel. You have Sheikha Fatma in Texas, Sheikh Fatima in Pleasanton. You have 3 in California. How many are we?
3 in Colorado.
And 3 in Colorado.
2 in Texas.
And 2 in Texas. So how many? And the Apprentice World Championship, you're forgetting, in Sacramento, the capital of California. Count them.
24.
See how many races we run? So who's number 1 in United States? Kathy Smoke? Yeah, put and say it.
His Highness Sheikh Mansour Global Festival and Her
Clap
Highness
for
Sheikh Fatima
Kathy
bint
Smoke.
Mubarak.
Any questions from the press? تفضل.
بالنسبة لقيمة الجوائز اللي هي في أوروبا وفي أمريكا،
نعم.
كيف سيتم توزيعها على السباقات؟
Okay, واضحة قلت مونس. Please can you put yeah you're hearing the English. كتير واضح. اليوم بأوروبا جائزة أصلا كأس الشيخ زايد ما حتتغير. 35,000 يورو بأوروبا و 47,800 دولار بأمريكا. بيعملوا الإيكوفالنس لليورو. بالنسبة لكأس نعم التريبل جول التريبل كراون تبع أوروبا حيكون 3 مضامير. تولوز بفرنسا، دوندخت بهولندا، وبولندا وارسو. وما تنسوا وارسو على موعد مع المؤتمر العالمي لسباقات الخيول العربية السنة الجاية. قيمة الجائزة بكل سبق ما بيتغير. جائزة الشيخ زايد بن سلطان النهيان هي 35,000 يورو. الجائزة ما بتتغير. اللي بيتغير قيمة البونس بأبو ظبي عاصمة العالم يلي هي بتكون بنوفمبر من كل سنة. نوفمبر افتتاحية هالسنة والختام العالمي لمهرجان سمو الشيخ منصور بنوفمبر 9 نوفمبر. بما انه امارتو الجواد الفرنسي الميلكو الماني ربح على 3 مرات التريبل كراون، جايزة سيباقو جايزة التريبل كراون هالسنة حبينا بتوجيهات سمو الشيخ منصور بن زايد لهالخيل امارتو، لانه ما في ولا مرة سبقت انه هالحصان يربح، يعني ما في ولا حصان ربح 3 مرات تريبل كراون. سو جايزته بأبو ظبي رح تكون 50,000 يورو. سو كل سنة رح يكون في جايزة بأبو ظبي. من بعد ما يخلصوا 3 سباقات لازم الجواد يركض بأتليست سبقين، لأنه كل ما بتجمع نقط كل ما عندك مجال لتربح. اوكي؟ يعني مش في يقول اذا ربحت انا اول سبق وما شاركت بسبقين بتخسر، لانه ممكن في جواد طلع ثالث باول مره وثاني مره طلع ثاني وثالث مره طلع ثالث مثلا، عنده نقط اكثر من اللي ربح مره. سو هيدي لازم يفهموها الشباب المدربين الملاك والبريدرز والجوكيز وكلهم، انه لازم يشتغلوا على خيولهم، لانه الجائزه بابو ظبي تريبل كراون وقتها مع الاتحاد الدولي مع الباتنت ريس كوميتي تبع الاتحاد الدولي ايفار نحط المعيار تبع السباق. لازم يكون السباق بيتشابه مع بعضه، يعني لازم تكون الخيول عمرها 4 سنين، مش عمر الخيول 3 سنين لتكون بتريبل كراون. This is very important for you. In the Triple Crown, for the French Triple Crown, for Europe Triple Crown, the Triple Crown, the horses, it's races of 4 years old. It's not races for 3 years old. That's why we chose Toulouse, we chose Holland, and we chose, it's group races, and we chose Poland. So it's 3 big races. In Poland, a new race will be an international race, will be for the first time, it will be a listed race, but eventually it's an international race that will be put for Sheikh Zayed Cup. Okay? But this Sheikh Zayed Cup in May will not be in the Triple Crown, The horses in the big race in August will be the Triple Crown. Poland has 2 Sheikh Zayed Cup next year. One with the World Arabian Horse Racing Conference in Warsaw with 3 races in that day. We will talk later about, we have another thing to talk about, it's still too early. But there will be 3 races that day. But the race itself will not be for the press. For Poland in May. It will be in August 24 or 25, it depends the Sundays. It's in the International Sheikh Zayed Cup. That's the 3rd race for the pattern race Triple Crown. Okay? Any questions? Yes, please.
We've learned that in America, thank you. The races will be focused on speed, that is from 6 to 8 furlongs. No Amaretto, I know, is not a sprinter. So what distances will the European races be run over?
I think they will answer. Maybe Kathy can answer.
I don't know what distances in Europe the Triple Crown will run, but generally the races in Europe are always much longer than the United States. The 8 furlong, the 1,600 meters, will be their longest, and as he said, it's a long sprint, essentially. I can't speak to Europe, though, Lara. I don't know what, I generally expect them
We
to be
mainly
longer.
need a race, a group race. All races are group race, and they have to be, in Europe, it has to be 4 years old and above. That's it. The distance, every distance differs. Amaretto runs this much, but maybe Amaretto, and this is for Europe. Every country, and you know very well, in Europe you have miles, it's different. In United States it's the same, but I'm sure there will be lots of horses that will be trained to run in the USA with the $150,000. Because we can say one thing. Today, maybe Kathy can say, how much is the prize money for the Breeders' Cup?
You mean for the thoroughbreds?
No, for the Arabian.
The
Breeders' Cup Arabian.
The Arabians are not running at the Breeders' Cup this year.
No?
No.
So we're the only one playing there. Very nice. Good news. Why you didn't say it before?
No one asked me.
I didn't ask what you should give us. I'm giving you surprises. Just give us a surprise also.
Last year it was 150,000 for the Breeders' Cup.
150,000
Last year,
Last year.
for the Breeders' Cup.
right.
Okay, and this year, the best
Zero.
triple jewel will be 150,000 in the capital of the world, Abu Dhabi. Okay? Any other questions? Okay, I will ask you tomorrow. Tomorrow we have very important press conference. It's about endurance racing. It's all the endurance racing under one umbrella, Sheikh Mansour Festival. We will announce the calendar of 2015. And on Saturday, we will be announcing Abu Dhabi, capital of the world, 5 continents, the world, and of course, one capital of the world, Abu Dhabi. Thank you. Hands, guys, for the name. Johnny, please sit near Mubarak. So I have the 2 most beautiful ladies, left and right.